Right, so I'm a 38-year-old man. Well, the majority of the time, more of a boy and not an adult man. Well, I mean, I do adult man things like have a job, pay taxes, and I'm a dad. But deep down, I'm still a boy. Is that a good or a bad thing? Am I scared of being a grown-up or just trying to ignore the normal life cycle? Well, I don't know. And maybe I also don't really care, which again, is that a good or a bad thing? This is a running YouTube channel, I know, and I promise I will get to that. But first, I have some other things on my mind. What should a grown-up do? And what is the normal life cycle? Get a job, find a partner, have kids, go to work, spend some time with your family, sleep, repeat. That's it. Just that. Over and over again. Fuck that. I would rather leave this earth than live like that for 40 plus years. But don't start hating on me. I love my daughter and I love spending time with her. She's the thing that I think about the most every single day. More than running shoes, more than anything. But we need more than work, family, sleep, repeat. We all need that one thing that we do. That thing where people close to you will say, "Ah yeah, that's Johnny and he loves climbing trees." And that thing can be anything. Doesn't matter if it's sport, gaming, puzzles, woodwork, chess, or fixing cars, whatever. But we need that one thing. Work and family is a must, and I love my must. Well, at least one of them. The other one is really just a must. But anyway, I don't want to wear grown-up clothes and talk about grown-up topics and do grown-up things all the time. Again, it's a must. And of course I do that if I really have to. But I cannot imagine how people live their lives only doing their must. I also want to do my thing. Well, I have to do my thing. Otherwise, I'll go crazy. And my thing is running. So I'll tell you why I think running is the best thing that you can do to escape your musts in life. Well, escape is probably the wrong word, because I actually think that doing the thing makes everything else in your life better. The most obvious reason is fitness. We all need some kind of exercise in our lives, and if you don't agree, well, you're wrong. Sitting behind your desk for 8 hours and then some more hours on the couch at home is not good for you. Our bodies need to move. Running is a quick and easy sport. You just need clothes and shoes and you're ready to go. And you also don't have to be outside for hours, so you'll be back home before you even know it. Running makes everything else in life feel easy. Yep, I said that running is quick and easy, but I lied. Well, just a little bit. It's not always easy and fun to hit the road and go for a run. But I have completed multiple marathons and some long stuff in the mountains, and after that, well, almost everything in my everyday life just feels a little bit easier. Running will humble you hard, but we all need a good slice of humble pie every now and again. It just keeps us in check. And this can happen in training and also on race day. Some days during normal training runs you'll just feel like total garbage, but it happens, it's normal. And sometimes you'll feel super ready to smash that PB, and then all hell breaks loose and you have an absolutely horrible day. Again, it happens, but we have to get up and go again. Let bygones be bygones. Forget about the bad days and fight again another day. Tomorrow will be better. It always is. Running won't kill you. You might feel battered and bruised, but it will pass. You learn so much by doing something difficult. Life on a normal day is hard, I get that. But choosing to do something hard and then reaching the finish line, those lessons are just different. On days that I don't run, I always feel like something is missing. Running makes me feel like I've accomplished something for the day. They say that you should make your bed first thing in the morning to get the same kind of feeling. Well, I don't always make my bed, but I do get my run in, so I'll take that as a win. So running is kind of like my bed, if you know what I mean. Running is an easy way to set goals and then work hard to achieve it. It's relatively easy and fast to see progression in your running, so you can constantly move forward, pun intended, and get better. The more you run, the better you will get, almost automatically. Well, I guess you can say that about almost anything, but I do think that in running, the progression is much easier and it almost comes automatically. Running is better than walking. This might sound like a stupid one, but let me explain. Whenever I travel, I always pack my running shoes. I love getting up early in the morning and going for a run in a new city. When do you have the chance to see the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Charles Bridge in Prague, or the city center in Split, almost completely empty without any people? So you get in some exercise and you get to see multiple things in a short amount of time before the city turns into total chaos. Running teaches us to be resilient. Many of the things that I've already said explains that. We push and push, we fail. We push harder and we fail again. And we push even harder and eventually we get what we want. And then we can start all over again. I once drove 11 hours to Croatia to go and run a 100-mile race. After 130 kilometers, 32 hours and 2 nights of running, I had to quit. I'm not gonna lie, I do still get nightmares from that experience. But did I die? Well, almost yes, but no, I didn't. There are some things that I can learn from that experience, but mostly I just throw those 32 hours in a deep, dark, locked box and place it right at the back of my brain and on to the next one. Because anyway, what other choice do I have? Shit happens, so deal with it and move on to the next one. All these running things can also help you in your normal everyday life. You learn so much about yourself as a person. And I'm at a point now where if I don't run, I am for sure a worse person. It calms me down, it makes me happy, it excites me. So I'm super glad that I do have that one thing that I do in my life, and running ticks a lot of good boxes. So if you don't have that one thing in your life, then get one. It will for sure make your life better. And strongly consider running. Yes, we all hate running every now and then, but in the end, it's the best thing in the world.
You can see the writing on the